welcome to day 1 of this Beginning Yoga Series Challenge. I'm Jana, I will be your yoga teacher throughout this whole journey of 7 days. I really hope you will enjoy it. Definitely let me know in the comments after you finish each practice. And yeah, I'm super excited. I hope you are too. And before we get started, I just want to say if this is your first yoga flow ever, if this is the first yoga class that you've ever taken, then welcome. Welcome on the mat, welcome to the yogi world. I want you to remember that there is definitely no need for any sort of fear, any sort of anxiety, any sort of irritation that might come with taking a class for the very first time, because sometimes obviously we see all these beautiful poses on Instagram, but this is not really what yoga is about. Yoga is really about that connection of body and mind, and not only what we actually do on the mat, but also what we take with us from the mat to our day-to-day life. So whatever happens today on the mat, that's all part of the process. There is no exact form that you need to achieve. Yes, there are some rules in yoga for each pose, for the alignment, and it is important to know some of the basics to prevent injury and to get into each pose safely and nicely. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how your practice looks like. It's really about how it feels. So I want you to remember that and carry that with you. And actually, I invite all of you to carry that mantra throughout this practice. That mantra that might sound something like, it doesn't matter how it looks, what matters is how it feels. So I invite you all to carry this mantra with you throughout this practice if that feels good, if that feels comfortable. So let's get started. We will start in all fours position. So your hands are stuck underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. We will take some cat and cows here. So with each inhale, we will take a cow. We will shine our heart forwards, shine the chest forwards, look up. Exhale, cat. Round your back, draw the belly button in towards your spine. Let's go 3 more like this. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Round your back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And one more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, and cat. Wonderful job. Now shift your weight all the way towards your heels and come to a child's pose. So you are sitting on your heels, extending your arms in front of you. Release the forehead down to the ground. Maybe wiggle gently from side to side. Keep breathing. Breath is really the best guide. It will help us to get through the whole practice with ease, with grace. And on the next inhale, come back to all fours position. Wonderful. Now, on the next inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky, extend it behind you. Keep it strong. Don't let your spine collapse. And let's see if you can maybe extend your left arm in front of you. Nice straight line. Inhale. Exhale. Place everything back down to all fours. Let's repeat on the other side. Inhale. Left leg extends behind you. Keep the spine nice and strong. And on the next inhale, see if you can extend your right arm in front of you at the same time. Keep engaging your core. Pushing away from the ground with your left hand. Inhale here. Exhale, place everything down. Beautiful. Now, on an exhale, tuck your toes under and lift your hips high up to the sky for a downward facing dog. So keep pushing away from the ground, pulling your hips high up to the sky. Keep your spine straight and long. Align your ears with your upper arms. Now the goal here is to draw your heels towards the ground. But it's absolutely fine to stay on the balls of your feet and keep your knees bent. There is no need to place your heels down on the ground today. Okay, remember, it doesn't matter how it looks. What really matters is how it feels. Keep drawing your abdomens towards your thighs. On the next inhale, you will step your right leg forwards, place the right foot between your hands. Release your left leg behind. Place your left knee down on the ground as well as your left foot. Ground your left hand down to the ground. Inhale, sweep your right arm up to the sky. Easy twist. Open your chest. Your gaze, your look might follow the lifted arm. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale. Plant your right hand back down on the mat. On the next inhale, tuck your left toes under. And exhale, lift yourself all the way back up to downward facing dog. Push away from the ground. Pull your sitting bones high up to the sky. Draw your abdomens in. And keep stretching the back of your legs. On the next inhale, left leg steps forward. Left foot plants down on the ground. Release your right leg. Plant your right hand down to the ground. And on an inhale, lift your left arm up. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together, opening your chest. Beautiful. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. One more inhale. Exhale, plant your hand down. Inhale, tuck your back toes under. And on an exhale, let's make it all the way back up to downward facing dog. Beautiful. On the next inhale, make your way all the way to the front of the mat. Step by step, you might want to bend your knees and make your way all the way to the front of the mat. Let's come for half lift. So your back is straight. Look forward. You might want to rest your hands either on the ground, on your shins, or on your thighs. Try to draw the shoulders away from your ears as you maintain the length in your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs, forward fold. Release your head, release your shoulders. And inhale, roll yourself all the way to standing mountain pose. Beautiful. Take a moment to breathe here. On the next inhale, reach your right arm behind you for a little twist. You might want to place your left hand on your hip. And rotate your torso towards your right arm. Gaze might follow. Okay, so be mindful of your torso here, of your hips. Hips are squared. They are aligned with the short edge of the mat. And just your torso, your spine is rotating towards that arm. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Let's repeat the same on the other side. So on the next inhale, reach your left arm behind you. Keep the hips squared, aligned with the short edge of the mat. Right hand might be on your hips to help you. Rotate your torso. With each inhale, your spine grows long, and exhale, you try to open even deeper. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, release, come back to center. Great job. On the next inhale, sweep your arms high up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. Fold over your legs all the way down. You might want to keep your knees bent. Lift your sitting bones high up to the sky, drawing them to the sky, to the ceiling. Inhale, half lift, straight spine. Place your hands on the ground, on your shins or on your thighs. Exhale, plant your hands down and step it all the way back up to downward facing dog. Keep lifting your sitting bones high up to the sky. Push away from the ground. Beautiful. On the next inhale, make your way tiny, teeny steps all the way to the front of the mat again. And half lift. Look to the front of the mat. Straight back. You might want to shift your weight slightly forwards when you are in your half lift. And exhale, fold. Keep drawing your abdomen towards your thighs if you are lifting your sitting bones towards the sky. And on the next inhale, roll yourself all the way up to standing to mountain pose. Beautiful. Take a moment here again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, sweep your arms high up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, look to the front. Exhale, place your hands down and step it back to the downward facing dog. On the next inhale, try to hover your left arm off the mat and see if your left hand can find your right ankle. Feel the nice stretch. If this is not accessible for you, no worries at all. Just stay in a downward facing dog or place your left hand somewhere on the mat in the center. Exhale. Let's release and let's try it on the other side. So hover your right hand off the mat and see if your right hand can find your left ankle. And if you are here, your gaze might go to the left through underneath your armpit. If this is not accessible, no problem at all. Remember, it doesn't really matter how it looks. It matters how it feels. And even if you can get hold of your ankle and it just doesn't feel good, don't do it. Just don't. It's really about how it feels rather than it looks. Okay. Release, downward facing dog. And on the next inhale, make your way all the way to the front, teeny tiny steps. Half lift. Exhale, fold. In the fold, get hold of your opposite elbows and let your head just hang heavy from side to side. Maintain the bend in your legs. Just swing your head, your shoulders, your torso gently from side to side. Beautiful. Gently stop the movement. Release your hands down to the ground or wherever you reach. And keep on the next inhale lifting yourself all the way back up to standing mountain pose. Beautiful. On the next inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Look to the front, straight back. Exhale, plant your hands down and step it to all fours. Shift your way backwards to a child's pose. Release the arms and place them just by your sides. Fingers facing the back of your room or of your mat. Take a moment here. Just wiggle from side to side. On the next inhale, lift your torso up. Come to a seated position, sitting on your heels. Inhale, lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist. Place your left hand on your right knee. Extend your right arm behind you. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, try to rotate even deeper. Inhale, sweep your hands back up to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand on your left knee. Left arm extended behind. Twist. And inhale, come back to center. Place the palms of your hands on your thighs. Roll your shoulders back slightly. Take an inhale. And exhale. Slowly release your feet. Come sit down on your bum. Extend your legs in front of you. Inhale, lengthen your spine, grow tall. And exhale, fold over your legs. Maintain the length in your torso, so the goal here is not to round your spine, but to maintain the spine long, reach forwards, and fold towards the legs. On the next inhale, come back to center. Bring your feet towards your hips. Give yourself a big hug. Very nice, loving hug. And slowly, once you're ready, make it all the way down to the ground. Lie on your back. And let's come to a short shavasana, short final relaxation. Release your feet to the sides. Palms of your hands are facing up. Soften the gaze, close of your eyes. Release all of your face muscles. And let your breath just flow naturally. Don't force it, don't try to control it. And try to come back to that mantra that we said at the beginning of the class. It doesn't matter how it looks. What matters is how it feels. Take a moment. And when you are ready, make it up to a seated position. Just a comfortable seated position of your choice. Roll over your favorite side and make it all the way up to a seat. And once you are here, smile. Place the hands over each other at the heart center. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this flow. And I just want to let you know that this little challenge is a part of a course that I tailored for those of you who are new to yoga and those of you who also want to dive a little bit deeper into the basics. So I will leave the details in the description box. So just to give you some brief information about the course is divided into different modules. In each module we focus mainly on a different part of the body when it comes to asana practice, and we talk about different skills like flexibility, core work. Apart from the asana practice, from the postural part of this course, we also talk about yoga philosophy. There are journaling prompts available for you. So it is really such a good kickoff for you as a new yogi. There is also a free Facebook group, beginner yoga community that is open to all of you guys. I share some useful tips there, and you can also share whatever just comes to your mind there, interact with others. And yeah, it's all left in the description box. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I cannot wait to see you on the mat tomorrow for day 2 of this challenge. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.